What is going on, guys? GregglesTV. This is the Galaxy Note 9, 512 gigabyte, unlocked in ocean blue. For the gift here in America, you got to choose either $150 in V-Bucks and a skin for Fortnite, or AKG N60 Bluetooth headphones. So I will do a review on these headphones, but first let's open up the Galaxy Note 9. And on the back of the box, you can see 512 gigabyte Samsung Galaxy Note 9. Comes with a Galaxy Note 9, S Pen, wall USB charger, stereo headset, USB connector, quick reference guide, and terms and conditions. And right when you open the box, you do get your SIM card removal tool, and then all the terms and conditions as well are in here. So if you have an unlocked phone like me, you probably didn't get a SIM card, so you'll want to pop out the SIM card from your old phone and put it into the Galaxy Note 9. And then inside the box, you get your fast charger. You also get your tool so allows you to transfer data between two phones. You get your USB Type-C and your headphones. And then these are the earbuds and tips for the pen in case you want to change those. And there you go. Here is the Note 9. Peeled off all the stickers and stuff. It's a fingerprint magnet, so you're gonna need some kind of fingerprint wiper of some sort. Get a microfiber cloth if you want to keep it clean. Otherwise, just throw a skin on it or a case, and you should be absolutely fine. Let's turn it on. And I'm excited about this one. I mean, this is the most storage I've ever had on a phone. It's probably the most storage everyone has had on a phone, basically. Samsung Galaxy Note 9, secured by Knox, powered by Android. And I saw this phone already at the Samsung Unpacked event, but the big difference was that one had 128 gigs of storage and 6 gigabytes of RAM. Beautiful blue color. I said it in one of my past videos recently, but I don't remember ever having a blue phone. I could be wrong, but definitely not this color blue. It's really, really nice. So it's going through all the mundane type of stuff. I'm gonna set up the phone and I'll see you guys on the other side. All right, guys, so I finally have my Galaxy Note 9 set up, running the Galaxy launcher, the Samsung launcher on here, and have everything, all my apps installed, my home screen's the way they're supposed to be, and so far, so good. I obviously have only been using it for less than a day, so it's tough to give you a full-on review, but just to go through some things, this is the 512 gigabyte version of this phone, and I'll show you just by going into the settings and showing you the storage amount. So let's go to storage. We got storage right here. And you can see that I am using 59.5 gigabytes of 512 gigabytes. I do not have a micro SD card in there, so and I don't really need it, so that's why I don't have it in there. So I do have a 256 I could throw in there, so that would give me 256 plus 512, which would theoretically be 770 gigabytes of storage, which is a crazy amount. But yeah, I'm running GoodLock. If you don't know what GoodLock is, I've done a video on it in the past. It just allows you to pretty much customize everything on here in terms of your quick settings, and then the way that your recent apps look as well. So it's kind of cool. There's a bunch of stuff you can do in there. But yeah, it's like I said, so far so good. It's nothing really, if you've had a Galaxy phone in the past, it's not really anything new in terms of like the way it looks or runs or anything like that. It's definitely smooth so far, and I would expect it to be smooth. Let's go into advanced features just to check out some of the things that are in here that are new. S Pen, so I can manage my S Pen from here. So S Pen Remote, where you can remotely control apps with your S Pen. You can go in here and it gives you more options if you turn them on, like you can control your camera, your gallery, the shutter button for your camera, some media, so I can like play, pause, or skip. Chrome, I'll turn that on. That'll allow you to go, looks like back and forward. Honeycomb, Office Editor, which I don't think maybe I do have it installed. I'm gonna uninstall that because I don't need it. What else? You can unlock, I turned this on, unlock with your S Pen remote. If your phone locks while your S Pen, just press the button to unlock it. So if you want to turn it on, just hit unlock and then hit OK. So there's a ton of S Pen features in here for advanced features. Smart Stay is going to keep it on as long as you're looking at the phone. You got games, and for games, let's see what that does. Just game launcher. Fingerprint sensor gestures, I should have had that on. One-handed mode, I don't care about that. Quick launch the camera by double tapping the power button. I always use that. Device assistance app, select which app to use when you touch and hold the power button. So I definitely want Google, and I think it's already set to that, so I keep Google on that one. Smart capture, smart palm swipe to capture. So all this stuff is turned on, easy mute. And you've known this stuff in the past. You can use dual messenger. So I can use 2 accounts with Kik and Snapchat, Facebook, and Messenger, which I don't have 2 accounts. Touch sensitivity, increase the touch sensitivity of the screen. So if you were worried about that. Video enhancer is a cool one. It allows you to enhance the image quality of your videos to enjoy brighter and more vivid colors. I always turn that on, and it does it for basically all the video apps that I use. Yeah, so like I said, if you've used a Galaxy phone before, it's a lot of the same stuff, and that's not a bad thing. But so you're going to be familiar with it, and overall, it's been running, like I said, very smooth. And again, I expect it to. I haven't fully logged into all my apps, like a lot of my banking apps. I forgot the passwords because they're saved, and then I've updated it since, and the passwords haven't updated in the saved stuff. So kind of all over the place. But yeah, if you love Galaxy phones, you are absolutely going to love the new Galaxy Note 9. It's a really beautiful phone. One thing I do actually like, maybe I'm just going through, the fingerprint sensor seems like it works slightly better than it did on even the S9 Plus. I don't know, it could just be me, but it works really, really well. And then some quick S Pen things. So if I press the button on the S Pen, it should unlock the screen. There you go, unlocks the screen. And then let's just do the lock screen where you can write something on the screen. So I'll turn this in here and then pop it out. You see write memo on the screen. So all right, there you go, Greg. Oh, I ran out of screen, GregglesTV. So you can see it writes really, really well. Just if you've had a note, there's really not a lot of difference. It's tough to see, I think, from the camera, but it's in bright yellow. It looks really vibrant, really cool. I'm not much of a drawer on here. And you can use the phone with the S Pen. So let me lower the brightness. There you go. So like I said, you can use it if you want and go through apps and stuff. Let's see, I'll type a little bit. We'll type world. Type that wood. Pretty close, whatever. Then you have your little button over here to bring up your action menu. Smart select, so you can capture something. Screen write, live message, translate, pen. So that is the S Pen, and it's tough to see a little bit, but this is definitely bright yellow. So overall, yeah, if you want to pick up this phone, I would definitely recommend it. I don't think you'll be unhappy with it. You get the internal memory if you want to add more SD card storage. You don't really need it. The 8 gigabytes of RAM. Everything's brand new, so everything's going to run smoothly regardless of the RAM amount you have. But this is the 8 gigabytes, 512 gigabytes of storage, and overall, it's really nice so far. So let me know if you guys have any questions. Thanks for watching. I'll see you down the road. Peace.